Hey friends, welcome to the first ever day in the life vlog of the channel, where I take you through an entire day of what I'm up to. The day starts off with me doing a workout that's nowhere near as hard as some of the other ones I've been doing. Because I want to get shots from different angles, I wasted a huge amount of time setting up my phone. So, to prevent myself from being too full for lunch, I had to seriously shorten my workout routine. This is bad news for my fitness though, as I promised to keep myself fitter than ever before the public swimming pools open. That way, I would be less likely to drown. But if YouTuber Mac Diavella follows the 2-day rule, which means you would not allow yourself to take up more than 1 day doing a certain task, I guess skipping 1 killer workout is not the end of the world. Here, you see me absolutely struggling at the end of my core exercises, before moving on to making all sorts of facial expressions while I'm working on my weak lower back. The core and the lower back are essential for balance. Strengthening these muscles helps prevent my hips from swinging like Nicki Minaj's ones when I'm swimming. This workout took me around 20 minutes including rest time, but I spent nearly an entire hour recording it. I then proceeded to stretching out and rolling my back on the ground for a bit to let my muscles loosen up. At around 10 a.m., I started working on my take-home exam, which consists of an essay on whether the refugees have a negative impact on the environment and the social welfare on host countries. However, I simply didn't have a lot of idea about where to start, even after looking at the given articles that must be cited in our essays. After realizing my lower back muscles are tightening up from a 1 hour plus of sitting, I got up to hang and swing myself on the pull-up bar like a monkey does on branches in the zoo to relax my spine. Before I hand over to my past self to sum up my work progress in the morning, here's a clip of a real monkey/chimpanzee my friends and I saw a few months ago in our secondary school graduation trip to Japan.
收皮啦！我隻手臂粗過佢啦。其實佢睇過我哋冇。
其實佢知道點樣做㗎，佢練過啲遊客嚟到。
唔係佢本身天性嘅，喺邊佢。
我之前喺俄羅斯嗰度嗰陣又係。
我唔知做啲咩喎。
佢俾你影啊嘛，諗住
收尾做個橋啊。
我食唔想連拍咗呢個街。走邊啊？
走啦走。
走咗後邊。
佢睇下嗰邊有。
So, that's a wrap on the morning session of work. Just now I was working on my take-home exam, my final one actually, and originally I planned to finish planning in just 15 minutes, but turns out I was not as productive as I thought I would be, and I actually spent the past hour simply just jotting down notes and planning the essay on my iPad. So yeah, we'll see how it goes in the afternoon. Lunch was great as usual, and because I finally started to appreciate eating fish in the past week, having fish today was the icing on the cake. But instead of going straight back to work after that, I hopped onto my bed for my daily dose of German lessons of the app Duolingo. I've been learning German on Duolingo for the past 2 months, and while I prize my capability to learn a language, I'm without doubt still a beginner. This was confirmed later on when I got frustrated during one of the lessons I was having.
This morning is bad. Danke. Tschüss. Ja. Wie geht's?
After my language sesh, I realized it was already 3 p.m. and I had to get to work if I want to hand in my exam before the deadline, which was in 3 days at the time. I then got on to actually writing my essay, but got stuck for quite a while trying to figure out how to properly present my argument. 2 hours later, I found myself quickly losing focus and decided to do my daily stretch routine. But before that, I couldn't resist the temptation to flex my new Apple Airpods Pro. Oh, and hopefully you've noticed these things, these cheeky things. Yeah? They're the new AirPods Pro. Well, not new, actually they're 6 months old, but then I just got them a few days ago and they're absolutely amazing. Like, they're definitely not the best earphones, but then they're the best ones I've ever used. And I've not used a lot of headphones, so that doesn't make a lot of sense. But anyways, look forward to the review video I'll be putting out. A review video of these AirPods Pro, and also I'll be comparing them with some other headphones I've used in the past. So look forward to that.
Now, for all of you athletes out there, remember to stretch daily to optimize your competition performance. Working your ass off during training is important, but recovery is just as, if not more important. My session was going on quite nice until my mom decided to work out in front of my camera.
你影咗喺我鏡頭前面。
I then stretched for about half an hour more, and that was actually when I stopped filming. I procrastinated after dinner by checking out some inexpensive gear I could invest in to up my YouTube game until at around 11 p.m. when I finally decided to call it a day.
It's been a good day, and I'm ready for bed. Thank you for watching.
That's the end of the video. Good night, and I'll see you in a bit.